Alright, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be looking at the Halo Infinite Turret Pod Pack, I think is what it's called. I don't remember. I'll probably put it in the description or whatever. But this is another one of the World of Infinite 3 3/4 inch scale Halo sort of playsets in this case because it comes with a pod. So you get a stand, which I don't remember what the correct stand is. It's probably either one of those gravel hexagon pieces or moss hexagon pieces. It doesn't matter. It's all just dead space at this rate. The grunt, his weapon, and the battle pod or whatever, the turret pods, I forgot what they're called. So again, I guess we'll just jump right in with the figure. So for starters, he comes with a, let's see, I haven't removed this piece in ages. Let's see what happens. Yeah, also where you can get this, I don't know. I think it might be on Amazon for like $20-$30. So that's where I got it. Don't know if it's still there. So he comes with an okay looking plasma pistol. It's decent looking. It gets the job done. Again, this is Halo Infinite plasma pistol because this is all from Halo Infinite. This is a banished elite spec ops grunt, I think. So, but yeah, decent pistol. It's decent looking. Again, the paint's always good flat on these a bit, but it's to be expected. It's par for the course. This is really cool design. I like it. I think it's really cool for a grunt. So you got this really cool head armor that just looks so sick, dude. It's got this gas mask, almost Helgen from Killzone vibes even, yet like 2014 sci-fi-esque. I like it. You got this giant gas pod on its back that's probably holding supplies and shit on top of it, maybe even more grenades. Really well done. I love the color scheme, the red and black. It's a shame they're really muted, but they even have this cool like scratched look on them. I don't know if it pulls up, but there's like little silver dry brushes where it looks like it's the paint's scratched and whatnot. It's really decent, really good. You got a little armor there, bicep armor, because these guys have tiny biceps. And then as with the grunts, you get these giant forearms. Holy shit, dude. These guys absolutely crank their yank. My god. These are some professional jerk mate gooners, bro. My god. Look at that, dude. Which is funny because they have absolutely zero penis. I mean, zero penis. Then again, these guys are based off of turtles, so. But yeah, decent. It's not as good as, say, McFarlane's grunts in terms of the arm sculpt. It's just flat paint, and the sculpt just kind of stops up at here, and it's just really smooth. They got the nice rocky, gravelly sculpt there. So then we go down. Chest is really well, nicely done. Back is really well, nicely done. Nice black piece in the back. It's penisless crotch. I don't know how it's kind of even reproduces, bro. Like, what the fuck? Makes zero sense. Dead ass. For real, on God. Legs look decent, you know. It's the same problems here. There's barely any texture up here, and even barely any here, dude. You can hardly tell. But then the feet kind of, make up for it with their weird mesh toes and the various rocky texture again. It's just the paint isn't there. You can't really differentiate the rock part from the flesh. So, but overall pretty decent. The armored parts absolutely make up. As for articulation, this is really limited. So head doesn't look very far up. It looks all the way down and it swivels, but you have it doesn't because of the colored bones there. Arms, they go up, not very far at all down. They go forward and back a little. You could like swivel them in there if you get them straight out. There's a bend at the elbow, but again limited due to the sculpt. It's supposed to be bent like that, I suppose. And then there's a swivel / hinge at the wrists. It does feel good though. Ball jointed abdomen here piece. It's only the one piece because these guys have a very peculiar build, so swivel, whatnot. Legs are on ball joint, so they go forward, back a bit, out to the side, not very much because of the sculpt. double bended knees. You know we love that shit around here. Double bended knees are the shit. And then we've got a very open hinge, surprisingly. So, you know, you can really put his best foot forward, if you know what I mean there. And then swivel. Not bad. I mean, it could be better, but I like it a lot, though, still. I think it's got some value to it, at least. The armor's really cool. Makes up for it. Now, moving on to the pod itself. This is really where the main bulk of the money comes in, and I gotta say it's kind of cheapy, kind of not. So starting off, we've got the nice shield here, I suppose, the shielded part. I do believe this is articulated. It attaches to the arm of the one gun. Nope, that part doesn't move. It's only the gun. Forgot, how did we move it? Okay, there we go. So inside, it's like a motorcycle cockpit. You've got the handles, the feet parts with pegs to, you know, oh shit, that's nice. I didn't even notice that they articulate themselves. Noted. You got these. Now, mind you, you do have to assemble this when you take it out of the box. You know, you got to put, the worst part is these, though. These rings suck dick. I hated putting them on. But yeah, paint's decent on this one too. It's just very flat. It doesn't pop out. It doesn't jump out. I mean, it looks cool, but the paint doesn't pop out, and that's the problem with the World of Halo figures, is the paint just doesn't pop out. Again, the cool sort of Gauss rail guns here look really cool. Even got little scopes on them. The barrels, little jutting out pieces. The front here, which has this nice sort of diamond-shaped shield. The blue, which is supposed to signify that it's floating, but they still give it a clear orange piece. You know, you got the little front base of it. Base is decent. Nothing under except just copyright shit, whatnot. But yeah, decent looking base. This thing has movable parts, which constitutes its articulation, so the arm cannons move, the foot stands move as well. Do these move? Let's see, no. And then the swivel at the base. Now you might be wondering what it maybe looks like, so we'll try to see if this guy can fit in. It's kind of hard. It is kind of hard, so let's get him in there. Why not? There we go. So you're not going to really be able to see it through the camera, but yeah, he fits. I'm sure you could also fit other guys in there. 3 3/4 inch. Should be able to fit a lot of people in there. Your Star Wars, your Marvel figures, your G.I. Joes, what have you. For $20, I'm satisfied with the purchase. You know, $20, hell, even $30. I'd say it's a good deal, I suppose. Is it the best thing ever? No, but you know, it's not bad. I like it. You know, I still like it. I mean, I love Halo, and it's nice to have Halo figures and vehicles and turrets and whatnot at a decent price point, and in a way that, you know, you can straight up create battlefields with and whatnot. So I mean, Abrobrokey, I wish I had a table that was just full of Halo figures. That would be Kino, but yeah, still, it's not bad. So I'd recommend it. With that said, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.